Summary: an evil archbishop of the Catholic Church summons a demon to try to destroy the world. The summoners are killed, but the demon escapes to hunt down its needed victim. The victim soon turns out to be a child that has the potential to become a saint. After ravaging the town and turning its citizens upon themselves, the demon soon locates and captures its prey. Directed by Jamie Dixon, mostly known for his extensive work in visual effects, and written by Michael Stokes, mostly known for kids' television, based on a short story by Bram Stoker. This movie's so gothic, I painted my fingernails without even fucking real.
I got a tagline. When God created light, the first shadow was born. Ooh. Distributed by Sterling Home Entertainment. And this Blu-ray release I have as well. This is from they're called MVD Rewind Collections. It's the same people that did the Abominable Blu-ray. And I gotta give a shout out to them because they're great releases. They do like faux artwork. Yeah. Like making it look like old VHS.
And it says like do not leave this cassette in the
right.
car.
It's got the horror stickers. They have great artwork, and they all come with a poster. They all have reversible artwork. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo loaded with special features. So I think they do all kinds of movies though, but I think the two horror movies they have is Abominable and Bram Stoker. And right away, I think if you like one, you're gonna like the other. I think these go well together. They both have almost like the same feeling to them. They're like a really good sci-fi movies.
This movie, maybe this sounds weird, but it seemed like it was in the same town as Don't Kill It. Like it seemed like it was in that same world almost. Like I kept waiting, oh, here he comes. Fucking what's his name? What's that dude's name?
Dolph.
Yeah, Dolph. Anyways, Michael Rooker's in this movie, and he is a badass. He's a priest, and he's got guns, and can't go wrong with
hand
that.
Cannons.
He's kind of like the first, what do they call them? Boondock Saints.
Tony Todd's in it too.
Yeah, his character's fun, huh? Just a crazy guy that has a wig. It's a bad wig. But he collects all the lights in town for some reason.
The waste of Tony Todd, in my opinion.
Yes.
But I'd like you guys to just try, if you could, to describe what this demon is in your best, as best you can.
Shadow.
It's just a shadow. It can turn into bugs.
A shadow demon.
But it turns into bugs at some point.
Sometimes. Creatures of the night.
Yeah, I mean, it's a demon.
I did like it a lot. It like the way they did this, the style that they made this demon. I've never seen anything like that before. It kind of reminded me of Ralph Bakshi's the way he animates stuff in like Lord of the Rings, or you know what I'm talking about, or he like animates over an actual person.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
about. So I like that a lot. The thing that took me out of it a little bit was the female character, the mom of this boy, because if I'm not a religious person, but if I had a baby and my wife was like, wanting to get it baptized, and we went to get it baptized.
Gets wounds of the stigmata.
And yeah, as soon as you dip it in the water, then the stigmata wounds come. I'd be like, oh, well, Jesus is real then. We're going to church all the time, right? That's all it would take. You do that. You don't go,
that's all.
We're not really a religious people. No, you very much are, ma'am. Did you not see that? Let me see what else I got here. I don't know if I have much else. The ending was really entertaining. I thought it would have been just I don't know if it would have been too much if the boy would have brought Michael Rooker's character back to life, but I wanted it to happen. I was wanting him to come back. It makes me, watching this makes me want to read the Bram. I don't read shit, but it makes me want to read what Bram Stoker's original story was, because he died in fucking 1912. So they didn't have light, like electricity and stuff, and also it had to be completely different, right? Like,
no, I think Bram Stoker's original one was about a priest in the 90s with guns.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think
No,
it's
but
this
like
exact-
I'm interested to see what the differences are because clearly it wasn't.
But probably almost everything other than a shadow demon, maybe a boy.
I thought that's what he was
Possibly
going. I thought that's
priest.
what he was going to be talking about because they didn't have electricity. The way their shadows looked from all the candles, I thought he was going deep into it.
Oh
but he
no!
didn't.
I mean anything.
He
It
didn't
just
go.
I want to see what the differences are. I gave it
Gotcha.
an 8 out of 10. Though. I enjoyed this movie a lot.
This was the first time I've seen this movie. Bought this on Blind Buy just by the trailer. The CG in it looks a little dated. Again, I'm just now watching this for the first time, so I'm guessing in 1998 it looks pretty good. It didn't look too bad because some of the stuff, while you can see it's dated, it still looks pretty good. And I guess this guy, I don't know if it's Jamie Dixon. I think a lot of what he does is special
Visual
effects. So you can see. I think he made the most of what he had to work with.
Yeah,
back
at the
then
end there's
on
like
that.
fire and fucking.
Some of it don't
crazy
look that
shit.
good, but some of them I thought looked all right. There's some really good scenes in this. Probably my favorite one's the coroner scene or whatever. That's a long movie. It's a 2 hours runtime, but I was okay with it. Never got bored. I never was watching the clock, wait for it to end. Good story, okay acting. The CG's forgivable because of the year and the budget. It's a low budget direct-to-video movie that came out in a time where horror was kind of
Fallen.
yeah. But now, seeing it, I think it's an underrated movie. I'm surprised I didn't hear a lot of people talking about this movie more than what
You would
what
have
I
thought
heard.
because when did Dracula come out? Bram Stoker's Dracula. You would have thought that it would have popped off of that popularity because that was a pretty big deal.
Wasn't it? That's 90s, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I gave it a 7.
I did not give it that high of one. It's one of those weird movies where I feel like if I would have watched it in '98, I would have been like, "Oh, that's a really cool movie," and everything was just flat. It's not awful. I gave it a 5. It's not the worst. Michael Rooker is better in most things that he's in, if not all, than he is in this. Tony Todd, it's a waste of Tony Todd.
Yeah, that character, what is he, like a Jamaican guy with long dreadlocks?
I think everything there had the potential, but
I could have made him a creepy guy
Here's my problem with it.
that wants to keep his house lit up.
His whole thing is lights. He has this shitty ramshackle shed that he has lights all
Yeah,
around.
he steals everyone's
They
lights.
hire him to come help them. He's hooking up lights. Who the fuck can't do that? Get a couple halogens in there, man. I bet your neighbor's got some fucking floodlights you can borrow. Just do that, man. Don't
But
bring the weirdo in. Oh, whatever.
it's a cool story that I don't think any of the really cool stuff you could do with it was really what's there. I don't think was executed the best.
In all honesty, like I like this movie, but this wouldn't be a bad one for a remake. I think it's
Yeah,
it could be done a lot better. They could do a
Yeah.
lot of cool stuff with it. But
I definitely agree with it. The effects being dated and just watching it now make it the monster wasn't quite as cool. It was a little shimmery. I don't know. Nothing was offensive, but everything fell flat for me. So I guess so. I gave it a 5. It's not the worst, but if you watched it in the 90s, and I could see watching it when I was 16,
Yeah.
17, however old
yeah,
I was. 98, so I'd have been 17. I could see watching it then and being like, "Oh, I really like this movie."
I wish I would have because I bet it looked really good in '98.
It does seem like something you run across on like TNT, you know.
But it came out.
Yeah.
It came out in a period where there wasn't a lot of good stuff out there. So I would have thought that this would have been more popular than what it. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe we just didn't. In our circle, we didn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
It seems to have a decent following, but I understand now why.
Yeah, I looked up after I watched it. I looked up some reviews of some other people and was really, for me, I was really surprised to see people talking about how much they liked it.
I've seen a lot of people pick it up. A lot of people bought this Blu-ray release.